Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It's me Erna. In today's video I'm gonna be sharing with you how to do this makeup look. It's very simple, I think wearable for every day, for school, for work day, or just for any days that you don't feel like wearing makeup but you want to put just a tad bit on. If you want to find out more on how to achieve this look, then just keep on watching. Okay, so the first thing that I use on my face would be the Neutrogena sunblock. This is the one SPF 55. I use this every day on my skin. This is basically like a holy grail for me. Yeah, I just kind of like pat it onto my face, and this will help you to like prevent all the darkening of your acne scars and also hyperpigmentation, and yeah, it's also anti-aging. So I'm going to go to my concealer next. This is the one from Sephora and it's called the High Coverage Concealer in Natural Finish. I got mine in Noir Walnut and this is amazing. Like, it's so affordable and it's really high coverage. So what I do is I would go over my spots. I have this spot that just doesn't go away. I don't know why. I've tried like going for like chemical peels and I don't know, like using like so many different like treatments to make it go away, but it's not going away. I'm so pissed off. But yeah, I just put this like all over my my trouble areas. Oh, by the way, if I'm looking there, I'm just looking at a mirror that is like next to my camera. Okay, so I've concealed that, and then what I'm gonna do is I will use this on my under eyes. As you can see, my under eyes are crazy. I slept at 3 a.m. last night because I couldn't sleep, and also like on my eyelids just to prime them. I've done my concealer. Because this is for school, right, I don't really want to go in with foundation because I just feel like it can feel a bit too heavy like on an everyday basis, so I will just try to like keep it really simple. Okay, so what I'm going to do next is I'm going to use my Urban Decay 24/7 concealer pencil. This one is in the shade M16 and I'm going to use this to conceal my hyperpigmentation on the sides of my face and on my forehead. Tap this. It kind of double up as my like I would say my bronzer slash contour as well, because the color is a tad bit like darker than my skin tone. So okie dokie, I think that could work. Okay, and then yeah, I'm going to go use my LA Girl Pro Conceal. This is the color Walnut. Yeah, I think it's walnut. Sorry, it's chestnut. And I will use this as a like bronzer, like a bronzer, like cream bronzer basically. One thing I don't like about this is that like the applicator sucks. Like, it's a brush and like it's not a very good brush in the first place, and then the product will get stuck here, so you have to be like really careful when you use this because it will like splatter all over, and I'm very scared it will do that to me because it happened to me like quite a few times and that wasn't a nice thing. Okay, what's this? I have a giant forehead, so I always try to like work this on my forehead like all the way back to my my hairline and bring the product down so that like I can create an illusion of like a smaller forehead, and then I put it at the bottom here. You know, like if you have like a lot of like darkness here and then you have nothing, it's just, it doesn't blend out. So I don't just do here, like I will bring it down here because then it will just look like a beard, you know what I mean? And like you don't want that. Like I don't think that's very attractive. So okay, to set my concealer under my eyes, I'm going to be using the Laura Mercier translucent powder. I would also recommend the RCMA as a cheaper alternative. I love that one, but I lost it. I don't know how I lost it because it's huge, like it's like this big, and it's also like impossible to lose it. But I think I left it at a hotel or something, so it's okay. So I just use like my my beauty blender, and yeah, it's wet by the way, so I just use that. Okie dokie. I'm gonna be using a cream blush, but it's not exactly a cream. I've seen a lot of people doing this and I wanna try it for myself. Okay, so I'm gonna be using the NYX Soft Matte Lip Cream in Antwerp. This is like really like OG stuff. And I'm not gonna be using this for my lips. I'm gonna be using this for my cream blush. So I'm going to put it on my, okay, I don't know if I should put it on my hands first. Okay, I'm gonna put it directly on my cheek, like just go with it. And I'm gonna be using a beauty blender and just like on my cheeks. My only concern is that like what if it clogs my pores, you know, because like this is obviously not meant to be on the face. It's more like a, obviously like a lipstick. I think it looks okay. Okay, so the next thing I will do is I will fill in my brows with the Ka-Brow by Benefit Cosmetics. This is the one, the cream gel brow in number 4. I really love this product. I've been using it for like, I think up like since last year, and it's the same exact one, and there's like so much more left. I don't think this thing ever runs out, honestly, because I mean like 1 year like I still am using the same one, and it has a brush in it, which I use this one. This thing is quite expensive, so I don't really like want to use it every day because I'm afraid it will run out, and then like once I start studying, I'm not going to be able to afford this anymore, sadly. But an alternative would be the Etude House. This is the Drawing Eyebrow in number 1. I really like this. It has a spoolie at one, it has a spoolie on one end, and the Ka-Brow doesn't have any spoolies, so that's a con. Yeah, this is really good too. It gives me like really dark brows. Like I know there are like a few different shades, and this is a Korean brand, so like I'm pretty sure they have like all those like very light shades that I know a lot of people in Singapore like. So yeah, in this video I'm gonna be doing my brows with the Etude House, and yeah, I'm gonna be right back. Okay, so I have my eyebrows on. It's very bold and I will use my Anastasia brow gel. This is also very expensive, so I have no idea how I'm gonna be able to afford this once I go back to school. But yeah, this really sets your brows in place. Like my brows are freaking crazy, like they are always like in different ways, so I just kind of use this to make sure that they behave while I study hard in school. Next, I'm going to be using my bronzer, my bronze booster from Physicians Formula, and this is just a bronzer, and I'm not going to use it as a bronzer. I'm going to be using it as my eyeshadow. So I just take my Wet n Wild crease brush, and I will use it for my crease. When I do my eyeshadow, I always like to use a mirror and place it at the bottom so that like when I look down, I can see and feel exactly where my crease is, and it gets pretty easy. So, and then whatever that I have left on my brush, I will put it on my lower lash line. So I will curl my lashes with this. Okay, so the next product I'm going to be using is the Maybelline Falsies Push-Up Drama. This one is the waterproof one. I don't know if they have like the non-waterproof version, but this one is so good. I really like it because it separates your lashes and it doesn't look clumpy. Like I think generally like Maybelline mascaras are very good. I've I don't think I've tried one which is like very bad, you know, like they're all like generally good, like they have a standard and their standard is pretty high. Okay, so next I'm gonna be using a highlighter, and this is the one from MAC. It's called the Whisper of Guilt. It's this one. I'll put some like above my eyebrow as well, and obviously on my collarbones. Do this. Okay, so for my lips, I'm gonna be using my MAC in taupe. Okay, I think this is appropriate for school, no? And then I'm gonna use my favorite gloss. This one is a Too Faced Sweet Peach, Creamy Peach Oil Lip Gloss in Papa Don't Peach. So that's that. Last but not least, I'm going to set my work with my MAC Fix Plus. This is like a must-have. So yeah, this is the finished look. Okay guys, that's it. Thank you so much for watching. So this is the makeup look that I've created, and I feel like it's very wearable for school. There's no foundation, just concealer and creams, so it will feel natural and it looks natural. There is less chance of it caking, and you know, if you feel oily throughout the day, you can always just use the powder and like, you know, tap over the areas. But yeah, like if not, you can just leave it as it is. For anyone out there who's gonna start school or have already started school a few days back, all the best to you, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye guys.